Welcome to Friday Football Fever OT. Craig Choate, Bret Beherns. As always, eventful night. Beautiful night.
Fun.
This is a great night outside.
Still waiting on that fall, like crisp, almost
it's still
jacket
summer.
weather.
When's summer officially, or when's fall officially start, Kevin?
Come on, Kevin.
Monday. Okay, so next week it'll be fall and it'll be like 60 degrees, sweater weather.
No.
No, he says no.
Kevin says
Probably
no.
not that yet.
Probably not.
All right, we're chatting. We got some more highlights here, some more reaction from that SJO Unity win. Unity's defense, man, 3 straight shutouts.
They also had one to end last year.
Yes.
Right? So 4 out of 5. Something like that, 5 out of 6, something like that.
The opening game was against IVC, who's leading the conference right now as well. So we got all that coming up. We got Urbana and Central for the Wright Street and the Twin City Trophy. We'll have that game coming up. We've got Williamsville Maroa, which ended up being a great game. St. Teresa, another big win for them tonight. So we got all that coming up. But let's start with that SJO Unity game. And when we think of rivalries around the area, this is at least one of the top ones that comes to my mind, maybe up there with like Tuscola, Arcola. And both defenses looked good early. A huge sack from the Spartans here. Blake Cable puts the pressure on the Rockets. The Unity offense gets another shot, though, late in the first half. 38 seconds left, and Nate Reinhardt makes a run for it, finds Nate Drennan in the end zone to get them on the board. That was a popular connection tonight as well. Off to a quick start in the second. Reinhardt once again finds Drennan. That's a pretty nice catch there, Craig. Maybe a Play of the Week nominee there. We'll find out on Monday when we debut those. 14-0 at that point. 3rd and 6 here for the Spartans, but Peyton Plackett comes through, intercepts it, and the Unity defense proves to be too good tonight. They keep it going in the 4th. Hank Kane comes through with a big carry, put Unity up to a first down and in great position to tack more onto the board, and they find the end zone from the ground this time. It's Kane running it in, keeping it himself.
Kane is able.
Hey, I like that. Yeah. There you go. Earned your pay tonight, Choate. 20-0. It ends there. Here's some more from Unity head coach Scott Hamilton.
We made him drive the length of the field, and we think it'll be tough to do that against our defense. And it was kind of our game plan, and we were able to get a couple turnovers there at the end of the game to seal it. But their kids played really hard. They got a tough group. They're very fast and active on defense.
All right, so Unity now 3-1. They're only lost to IVC. SJO 3-1 now as well. I think Unity's pretty hungry to get back to the postseason after last year.
Yeah. Shout out to Unity for the Country Boy Can't Survive playing in the background. I love it.
On the turf there.
Kevin heard it. Yeah. I talked to him about that on Tuesday when I went to do the story on their defense.
Perfect timing,
Craig. Which pitched another shutout. Love when that works out. But they said, that last year was a terrible feeling, ending the 24-year playoff streak. They said it was a terrible feeling.
Such a bad start last year.
And
it well.
Yeah, if you look, they won 4 out of their last 5, ended the year 4-5. So if they just win one of those games early on.
They lost to St. Joe in week 4.
They did lose to St. Joe in week 4 last year. So, I mean, they did not like that feeling, and they're playing like it this year.
We'll see. I don't know. I think it'll be a great battle between Monticello and IVC.
Yeah.
IVC's really improved. They were not a good program for a long time, but they are really, really improved here. Yeah. All right, you had a great game tonight.
Yeah, CIC action. Tuscola coming off of that loss to Central A&M, facing St. Teresa.
Hey, we know that guy.
We know that guy. Yeah, Jacardier Wright. He's playing at Kansas State now. They're on a bye week, so he came to check out his Bulldogs. This is a second quarter action. Cord Miller to Luke Tapscott. They get a first down there, and then Jacardier's not really a replacement because you can't replace him, but their starting running back, Denham Cook, 217 yards, 2 scores. There's about 15 of them right there. Then Miller airs it out again to Joey Staub down the sideline, lowers his head, gets a couple more yards. This is all the same drive. Instead of handing it to Cook where the defense is going, Miller keeps it himself for the score. It was 21-6. Then Tuscola gets the ball back. Logan tabling to Brandon Douglas. I think this was 4th down. I can't remember, but I think it's 4th down because Douglas is pumped when he gets up here. He does the first down motion. But on the next play, tabling back to pass again. He throws it up, and it's Staub that makes the catch. So interception for St. Teresa. And the best part of this is the celebration on the sideline. I think I see a discount double check there. Some kind of celebration. I love it. Here's Miller again back to pass, and he goes to Staub again. This offense was doing pretty much anything they wanted, but they would fumble on the next play. So Tuscola gets it back. trying to do something before the half. It's tabling again, airing it out deep again. A lot of balls in the air tonight, and it's Douglas on the other end of it, inside the 10. Then finally a run here. Tabling cuts it upfield. He scores. It was 21-12 at the half, and St. Teresa scores the only 6 points of the second. So St. T wins it 28-12 there to remain undefeated on the year.
Yeah, when's the last time Tuscola lost 2 straight?
When's the last time they lost 2 in the regular season in
We're going to
January?
have to go back and look at that one for the Warriors.
I mean, they had that 29-game regular season winning streak a couple
and
years
they could have
ago.
lost to Arcola.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go back and look at that one and see when the last time Tuscola's lost back-to-back games. That's
they're not bad
in the culture. And this is a terrible stretch for Tuscola, and when you look at it, they lost 2 of 3.
Yeah.
Arcola the only win in this, and they're probably going to run the table the rest of the year.
Probably, yeah, you would think.
And finish at 7-2.
Yeah. I mean,
and feel like, hey,
90% of the high school teams in the state would take 7-2.
Oh, no.
But Tuscola, that's not good enough. They're good. They just ran into 2 really good teams. It's my first time seeing St. Teresa, and that offense, they're playing a backup quarterback right now.
Not even the starting quarterback with Jack Hogan.
Jack Hogan's hurt. I did hear on the radio that he's healthy. He probably could have played tonight, I think.
Okay. Ankle injury, I believe it was. In the springtime.
Cord Miller's playing great.
What do you do there?
Yeah.
It's a tough position to be in. It's a good position to be in.
Right.
Cord Miller, though, playing really well, airing some deep balls.
Good to see Jacardier. Caught up with him, talked to him a little bit at halftime. Said he's loving it. He said it's so much different. He's playing, yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, he's playing as a freshman. But like I said, it's their bye week. He got a couple carries a couple games ago. He said it's just a different animal.
I feel like that's the thing to do, right? If you're a D1 player, you got to come back and check out the Alma.
Oh,
and wear your gear and be like,
he was so popular. I was trying to keep an eye on him because I didn't want him to get away because I wanted to talk to him. And everyone was talking to him.
That's right.
Good to see him.
All right, St. Teresa Central A&M next week. Let's call it right now our Spotlight Game of the Week.
I would think so.
And that's going to be a fun environment.
Yeah.
Big time environment there. All right, can't wait to bring you that one, but we're not done here on the OT yet. We got the Wright Street Trophy and the Twin City Trophy. They're a little bit different, but all kind of the same between Centennial, Central, and Urbana.
Yeah.
The Wright Street Trophy is just between Central and Urbana, dividing the 2 towns. And we had a pretty good game tonight. Low-scoring affair at the start, but Terrell Evans is going to get a long run here to in the second. Central's ground game was really ground and pound for most of the game. Did not throw a lot, but this sets up a nice play here into the end zone, untouched. So Central takes a good lead here. They were up 8-6, so low scoring in the second quarter, but able to get that touchdown run. Urbana still with some time left, though. Lavoy Young with a long run, cutting it up here. As Urbana's still in some business, they get it across midfield, but Central's defense really steps up when it needs it. Jaden Williams, Chase Vickers tag team for the sack, and that ends the half. So 14-6 at the half, and Urbana with some momentum coming out to start the third quarter. Their quarterback's really good. Elijah Rogers breaks a long run. He's going to be tackled here at about the 20-yard line, but he does not get up. Injured on the play, and Central takes advantage after Urbana can't do anything with it in field goal range for sure. In the red zone, it's Jabalai Matuka with the QB keeper. 32-6, Central wins it to get back on the right track, and they are 2-2 now on the season. Central with some playmakers. They don't have Connor Milton. He's been hurt. He's supposed to be back next week. They have some really, really good running backs.
Yeah.
But can they put it all together? It's just good to see them back on the right track tonight.
Yeah, they've had a couple, Champaign-Urbana has had a couple rough years after Central made it a pretty deep run.
2015, a semifinal.
Yeah, they made a pretty deep run, and ever since then, the results haven't been there. But like you said, they got some playmakers. That the Centennial Central game, there were like 3 70-plus yard plays on both sides. So if they can keep getting those big hitters, you never know what's going to happen. But
and Danville Centennial tomorrow at 1 o'clock here in Champaign.
Yeah, maybe the best game of the night, though, was over in the Springfield area.
No doubt.
Williamsville, number 1 in 3A. Moroba Forsyth, number 2 in 2A. Man, what a good game between these two programs that have always been really, really good. First play on offense for Williamsville. Connor McCormick connects to Stephen Gleason. He's gone for the score. Then Moroa takes over. Ben Gilbert takes the screen pass on the outside. He's going to pick up a first down for the Trojans. Then Gilbert took another pitch for another first down, so looking like a workhorse here to get the Trojans going. And then they go to the big man. Bryson Bowes takes this one, the handoff down to the one. Trojans run it in on the next play, so they answer. Then Grant Ruperta gets this one over the goal line for the Bullets. Then Drew Hicks back to the Trojans. Looks like an end around, gets a nice block here, makes the tacklers miss, and he is in. Then Williamsville, again, Noah Sanders, a big catch downfield for the Bullets to get them going once again. Then this is back to Maroa. Xavier Getz capped another scoring drive for the Trojans. This screen pass scores 43-41. Williamsville scored with like 16 seconds left to get the win tonight. So they remain undefeated. Maroa handed their first loss.
That's a high-profile game.
Those two teams are going to make deep runs.
Yeah, Sangamo loaded once.
Yeah, Maroa's been to state 3 years in a row.
Right, three runner-up finishes.
Williamsville went in 2014, a couple years ago. So, and they're always one of those higher seeds because they always win 8 or 9 games, and then they just can't get to the state. They might do it this year.
We'll see. It should be fun. Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight on the Friday Football OT. Thanks so much for watching. We'll do it again next week. Craig, we're halfway through the football season already now. That's fun. Playoffs are going to be here before we know it. Tomorrow, Illinois and Nebraska in prime time at 7 o'clock. Our Carolina Nation pregame show hits the air at 5:15 on our digital channels. Looking forward to that. Jeremy Warner from IlliniInquirer.com joins us there. And we're chatting defense. Can the Illini defense do anything against Adrian Martinez? They have some playmakers, the Huskers do. Should be, hopefully, a fun game tomorrow night. And would be a statement win if Lovey can get that. All right, for Craig, I'm Brett. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again next week.